If you're new to buy-to-let, or you're thinking about buying your first rental property, this video explains the basics of how buy-to-let actually works in the UK. No hype, no sales pitch, and no unrealistic numbers, just the fundamentals you need to understand before making decisions. At its simplest, buy-to-let means buying a property with the intention of renting it out to tenants. The aim is to generate rental income over time and potentially benefit from long-term property value growth. It's important to think of buy-to-let as a business, not a passive investment. Every buy-to-let property has three moving parts: rental income, costs, and tax. If you don't understand all three, you don't really understand buy-to-let. Most problems landlords run into come from focusing on income and underestimating costs and tax. Rental income is the rent your tenant pays, but rent is not the same as profit. Income can change, tenants move out, and properties can sit empty between lets. When people talk about buy-to-let returns, they often look at the headline rent figures without thinking about what's left after everything else is taken into account. Buy-to-let comes with ongoing costs. These usually include the mortgage, maintenance and repairs, insurance, and periods where the property is empty. Some costs are predictable, others are not, which is why cash flow matters far more than optimistic projections. Rental income is taxable in the UK, and tax can make a significant difference to how profitable a property really is. How much tax you pay depends on your personal situation and how the property is owned. Tax is one of the most misunderstood parts of buy-to-let, and it's something we'll cover in detail in later videos. Buy-to-let is not guaranteed, it's not passive, and it's not a quick way to make money. It can work well over time, but only if you go into it with realistic expectations and a clear understanding of the numbers. On this channel, I explain buy-to-let in plain English. We'll look at the real costs, realistic returns, and the tax rules that matter for UK landlords. If you want clear explanations and practical decision making, this is exactly what the Practical Landlord is here for.